galore here. Last match of the round of 16, quarterfinal chance on the line. Christian Alshon will get us started. Let's play pickleball.
Yeah, Jimmy coming in hot, and Riley Newman had the answers. He just slid right in front of Christian Alshon, who had a pretty good look at a backhand.
Alshon stuck his paddle where he did not need to.
Yeah, that's right. Jimmy was back to where he needed to be, but expect that cross-court two-handed backhand roll dink pattern to continue in this match.
I mean, that is a special skill right there.
Yeah, it's absolutely nasty. And down low, too. Really good.
So what's the technique? Most of the two-handed backhand players just can't do that because they're not used to this.
Yeah, no, I agree completely. And, you know, whether it's Riley Newman or James Ignatowich with that one-handed punch from the chest, they can hit that two-hander traditionally, but they have some backup on the backhand side, too. Yeah, Riley covers the body extremely well, especially kind of below the chest level with that two-handed backhand that he kind of pushes through. So Riley Newman known for the special technique on the forehand side. There's some special stuff on the backhand side too.
Yeah.
First yeah, baby, after a gorgeous two-handed backhand rope third from Rafa.
Why not start the yeah baby counter right now? That's one. Just seamless transition from the two-handed backhand roll to full extension out in front, and just the slightest flick of the wrist and the pace created from James Ignatowich is amazing.
And what a start for Hewett and Newman, 4-zip.
Yeah, no, those lefties and their inside-out forehands, it is so deceptive and so tough to get a beat on.
Oh, and they run into each other, and it's wide, and we talked about the chemistry. We talked about...
Ooh, that's a great ball inside out on the forehand side for James Ignatowich.
Yeah, there was construction, and he almost ran into Alshon there and still hit that.
That's a phenomenal drive. Rafa Hewett right at the chest. Rafa goes to one hand instead of the preferred two, and it cost him. And now that is carried over to the return miss.
2-5-1.
So I appreciate it, and that's 3 in a row.
Yeah, just boom, like that. Over half the lead gone after, as we said, the best start you could ask for Riley Newman and Rafa Hewett.
Oh, what in the world?
What did I say about Rafa?
No, Rafa's on the left side of the court.
Okay, yeah, so color me surprised.
The fact that they're giving signals is surprising. We just thought this would be straight uphill.
Yeah, that's right. We're at the end of my playing career with Pickleball. We were giving signals. I was like, Deckle, everyone knows what we're going to do. Let's just stop it. I'm on the right, you're on the left. That's it.
We are wasting pronation of our fingers. What are we doing?
Oh, baby.
Okay. That was not for his partner communication either.
Yeah, and Rafa Hewett, he's got a new YouTube vlog. And it is Cows, Kids, and Pro Pickleball. That's the title.
Well, I'd like to hear more about the cows part of this. Maybe you can get J-Dub to wear the outfit.
Yeah, right. Or those cow pants. Yeah, so up on the ranch in Idaho, that's where the vlog is.
Yeah?
Where Rafa Hewett says that he likes to work on the ranch and his preferred snacks are original Lay's and Coca-Cola Classic.
Who is to fight with any of that?
No, not me.
Certainly not I. And Adam, the winner of this one, gets Max Freeman and Casey Diamond, who are athletic. And you want to talk about bringing the heat. That is what they're doing. They're the 32 seed, and they're in the quarters. They were one of my just keep an eye on team in the little show I do before the tournament, and they are going.
Yeah, draw reveal show. It's nice to get a couple right.
Yeah,
feels
sure
good.
is, because there's some that are definitely wrong in there as well.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Great drive from James Ignatowich. Rafa Hewett leaking to the middle of the court to find a forehand. So perfect spot from James. Rafa says he's been asking Riley Newman to partner with him for 6 years.
Yeah.
And Riley finally agreed.
And big, I mean, you got what you wanted. You asked Riley, you're probably going to get to play on center when you have a good opponent, and that's where you're at. And Riley's out screams are gold medal.
Yeah, emphatic. It all started with his sister.
Yes.
So, yeah, they both have a good out call.
Yeah. Shout out to our friend Lindsey Newman.
Yep, and some really interesting flow here. You know, not a lot of construction. Yeah, some loose airs and some really good shots, but not a lot of extended rallies.
Wow. The ability to get the paddle on the other side there, Adam?
Oh, yeah, that was something. We talked about paddle positions plenty today. And that was a special one.
Ooh, Tommy season. Oh, dear. These drop shots, boys and girls, are atrocious. Oh, and Rafa goes for Trickville spin.
Yeah, he likes to curl it from a low position with the lefty forehand. Did not work in his favor this time.
All right, I am definitely holding a drop shot class at Worlds.
You don't even need to hold it. Just don't do it.
Yeah, stop doing it. Here's the class. Stop doing it. We're done.
There's that. And Rafa kind of motioning to himself to attack the body of James Ignatowich. Might be playing with fire, but certainly worked that time.
With the forehand speed up through the middle.
And that forehand speed up with the unique grit from Riley Newman is normally at a body to clean up later. That's just a clean winner from the jump.
Oh no, another disaster. Oh, he got away with it. They're getting worse.
Yeah, Rafa let him off the hook, but to be unsuccessful and go right back to it 2 minutes later.
It's just not good. And guess who's peering in the corner here, Casey Diamond. Yeah, and the other thing that's wild is Ignatowich hits a ball as hard as he can. In fact, hurt his shoulder earlier this year with the overhead, and keeps just diverting and letting him hit that little backhand, like a little footwork, and these points are over, in my opinion.
A little shuffle to the left and slap a forehand.
5-7-1.
What a spot there, right at the right hip. If he goes up at the shoulder, I think James is going to have a better crack at that forehand counter. But Riley Newman, that is really good. And cross court, too. We have not said Christian Alshon's name much at all.
No. His participation has been very, very small.
Yeah, last time I checked, Christian Alshon very good at pickleball. So this is, you know, Jimmy's good too, but strategy working well for Newman and Hewett.
Oh man, that's what you get for having fast hands right there.
MLP and PPA, Riley Newman and Christian Alshon have partnered together.
Yeah.
So I think Riley knows keeping the ball away from Christian is a pretty good option.
But then you got to deal with that.
Yes,
there.
I know.
Pick your poison.
I mean, everyone out here, really.
Yes. Yeah, it's just, it certainly has been a little, no, I'm not going to go full freeze out, but focus on Jimmy. But there is a lot of chatter between Rafa and Riley in a good way between points here. Oh dear. Okay, that one worked, but it's the retrieval.
At least do it to the guy with the knee brace.
Yes.
With the knee brace.
Who is saying he's hurting.
Oh, right.
Yeah, baby. Come on, let's go right. Come on. 5-7-2. Yeah, come on.
Rafa just bailed, and he knew he was in trouble. And there's an interested onlooker, Federico. These guys just can't get enough.
Can't get enough, especially him. The machine, Federico Stratusphere.
6-7-2.
It's going to be a lot of trouble if Christian Alshon's able to make that third with Jimmy Ignatowich crashing forward. Just caught the tape, though.
Yeah.
You just have to force him to hit up, or even just straight from the gut. Anytime it's higher than that, and Riley Newman is hitting down, I don't care if it's 2020 or 2024. It's not a good situation for you.
For sure. And get a little gift there, and here's the classic Rafa Hewett. You want to leave that paddle out there? Here we go. Upset brewing here, but got to get it to 11 or more.
Is that an oh no, baby?
Oh no, baby. Yeah, he slid on it. He slid right into it.
And Rafa didn't just hang out after that amazing get from the back of the court. Way to move forward and look for offense.
Oh my, okay. We knew this one would heat up.
Yes.
There's more kindling right there.
Right, and left hip is the spot to go on Rafa Hewett. He can get chicken winged in a big way.
It's dinner time out. Yeah, too high from Riley. He knows it, and usually your partner eats that, but he got tagged.
Yeah, right, and you know, don't even have to get out of the pattern. Just have your opponent hit a little high and flip one on the backhand side. Nice work from James Ignatowich.
Wow, great first volley. They fear the serve depth, and they don't want to run into a problem. So we are seeing what we didn't expect to see, but I think it's kind of smart.
Yeah, James is top three for sure on the serve.
Wow. They do not take advantage. So back with the ball at 9. after because Alshon let a ball bounce that I'm little 5'8" would have hit out of the air.
Absolutely.
Game point for Hewett and Newman, and that's what happens when you get frozen out. You kind of get lost a little bit. Lefty save. Oh, and it's in.
It's like, whose ball is it? Well, it doesn't matter. It's going out, so nobody hit it.
That was amazing. They had a discussion about whose ball it is, and then they both agreed, well, it was out.
Yeah.
Second try. Wow, and that is in. What a shot from Ignatowich.
Rafa just spinning, hoping it goes long because it was not coming to the spot he was hoping for.
And that's after a discussion about letting balls go.
Right.
And there it is, just paints the line. What a shot on game point down from Ignatowich.
James changing direction.
Well, that's the first offensive thing that Alshon's done in 15 minutes.
Yeah, and he hit it at Riley Newman's preferred counterattack position. So
that sounds bad.
Yeah, it sounds bad. So maybe it wasn't as good of a change of direction for James as I thought.
Wow, missed third. So probably what you just said lurking in Alshon's mind, going, why in the world did I hit it there? And then you miss a third game point.
There's another good spot from James Ignatowich, left hip again. And granted, to get it to the hip, you need some help from a high ball to make it there. But I love that from James Ignatowich.
Fourth game point. And air mails it, and they get it done. So Newman and Hewett have a great start.
Okay, so let's find a Christian Alshon, Rafa Hewett cross-court dink pattern here.
So if I'm Christian Alshon and James Ignatowich, I would be.
Okay, and Alshon with the big let's go Jimmy. And toward the end of game two, Ignatowich, when he was cross-court with Riley Newman from the kitchen line, he bunted a couple two-handers up the line, and he also can take the one-hander out of the air straight ahead. Those are the best options to get the preferred pattern we just talked about.
What's up, two?
Back-to-back, yeah, Jimmy's.
And that's a big part of his game as well. He was just a statue out there. Made a couple of dinks, sped one up that was not the wisest, but right back engaged here. And there's a missed return, and 180 from game one here to start.
3-2.
Riley not happy, even though they won to Riley.
Yeah. A little light eye roll.
Yeah.
And Riley knew. Seen that a time or two.
Yeah, when it's going to hit the video board, he has a hard time with you taking a cut.
Second serve.
Missed drop from Riley.
Catches the hip that you talked about.
And from the
other
court side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so James did a couple times at the end of game one, and now Christian Alshon. Right side to right side.
Nope.
Just miss. Yeah, don't overthink it.
Just, I mean, the pattern that is desired is available.
Yeah, and drive at the transitioner. I know that Riley can step over and protect the partner.
But don't complicate your life, and there's a big old bullseye right where he just hit the ball.
Yeah, so you have to find the balance.
Tattoo parlor with a big yell. Keep an eye on this.
Oh yeah, and the ball hit back over.
Yes, with pace.
You know that one stung a little bit.
Yes, it did. Wow. That goes wide. 6 in a row.
Yeah, nasty stuff from Christian Alshon on that initial.
I don't know how he got that back.
While moving. Wow, that is good.
Wow, and I would like to return the favor, and Alshon says no, and guess what? We have seen more in the last 45 seconds from Alshon than we did the entire game one.
Yep, and a couple panic shots from Rafa Hewett. Not quite sure what to do, firing off the bounce. Dug himself out of the first one, not this last time.
That is out. 8-0.
Yeah, that's 3 jimmies from Christian Alshon.
That is, and that's one big H right there.
He's loving it.
Wow, what a get.
No way.
No.
Oh, after that. But a much more engaged Alshon because of where the ball was placed, and Big H Cam is back there.
So we had Wyatt Stone with the love in the back. H has got it in the front.
Top. The youngsters and the flow. Oh dear. Boy, what was that? That was the worst sound off a paddle. What would that hit from Jimmy?
Yeah, that was a clinker for sure. And a shoulder-high forehand missed by Rafa Hewett. So unusual decision from Riley Newman to do it, but they got what they wanted. Couldn't convert.
Finally on the board. Just stop it. Ooh, Riley was diving out of there, but you have a lefty in the middle.
The last 2 forced. They're looking for that left side of Rafa's body, but the last 2, one from James, and now this last one from Christian, forced.
You see Rafa's giving ground at the line, too. And that helped him there, so he has made an adjustment with his positioning at him.
Yeah, you know they're firing at you. Give yourself a bit more time, especially if...
It is a 180 roller coaster ride here. Let's see if Alshon and Ignatowich can force a third game. Pretty from Ignatowich. A little coaching from Lee Waters to Alshon's like, hey, you're playing well. Don't force the speed up, so we'll keep an eye on that.
8-3-1. Come on!
Such great dip.
9-3-1.
That's pretty. So that's a big problem with this arrangement especially if Rafa's just being tugged over to the sideline.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell he didn't know what to do. I mean, it's the same sport, but right side and left side is a very different animal at the pro level.
Second chance to force a third and deciding game.
10-3-2.
That will not happen. So 2 saved.
3-10-1. Take serve.
Just throws off your rhythm
Yes.
sometimes. I mean, Riley, fantastic third shot, dropper. Not that time.
Great decision from Ignatowich. If he's going to throw up the 2021 rolling high, top spin, third step back and just destroy it, and that's what he did.
Yeah, one of the rare times where taking it out of the air is not the right play. So you want to take their time away out of the air when you can, but if it's sky high, let it sit up in apex and then hit through.
Take serve.
Okay, 4th game point coming up.
10-3-2. Let it. 10-3-2.
That'll do it off of a aggressive position on the poach from Alshon. So
Guaranteed pickleball play every week. No hassle, no paddle stacking lines, no worries. Join a pickleball league today and up your game with competitive, consistent, well-matched play. Connect with your local leagues, check live rankings on your phone, and play with ease. Whether you're there to socialize with your community, network across the net, or have fun playing your favorite sport, leagues are a stress-free way to enjoy your play. Find your closest league at pickleball.com and click leagues today to get started.
Especially in the first half of game 2.
So here we go. Hot start will be important. Switch ends at 6.
Just a controlled little punch, but still several dinks over to the backhand side of Riley Newman.
And if you hear helicopters, you hear helicopters. We're very close to the Oceana Naval Base here. You'll hear everything here. It's spectacular. It's like flyover every 10 minutes here.
Spectacular first volley from Rafa Hewett
Yes.
there on the forehand side to get the ball over to his side of the court.
Wow, how did Riley get a paddle on that? We're still playing. That was ridiculous. Oh, and then Jimmy misses that. That's one of the best gets you'll see.
Yeah, that was a force. That is the James Ignatowich whipper cross court. I agree with you on the Riley Newman get at the beginning of that point.
Oh, no, and then they don't discuss it. And that counts the same as the other one.
1-1-2.
Had a big situation now. We went from sun and shadows. Then we went to shadows. Now we are under the lights. What's different?
I mean, a big factor in how you see the ball. I mean, you can only hit a wiffle ball so hard, but these competitors are so close to each other. So if you're having any form of vision adjustment or issues with your eyes, it is a massive deal.
And we played under these very lights last night, and there are pockets of the court that you're going to have to adjust to. So we're going to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, some of the architecture here on center court with, you know, some of the shade relief does block off a bit of the light.
So I'd say desperately needed for Hewett and Newman not to get run over to start game number 2, and they've got a lead, or excuse me, game number 3.
Alshon's into the let's go Jimmys. I mean, that's
Let's
like
see,
five or six of them.
Man, this is a guy that made fun of Jimmy on social media. Oh, dear. What?
Yeah, just an atrocious shot from James Ignatowich. Rafa Hewett hits a fine ball, and Alshon with the catch and release, the flinger. One motion is the rule, so it doesn't matter if you hold it on the paddle for a second.
I'm still going back to that 3-0 pop-up that he didn't pay the price for. Oh, dear. Okay. Rafa.
So no eye roll though from Riley.
Yeah, there was almost an eye roll from Rafa.
Yeah. Forward attack, low position from Riley.
Yeah, and Riley just said stupid, and I think everyone here agrees.
Tap the chest twice, and move on to the next point. That's all you can do. Self-awareness is important.
I mean, Rafa is bailing.
Go.
And that's the problem. If you bail, that ball's easy to take out of the air.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I'm fine with him giving himself more time. You just have to understand there are some pitfalls that come with that. I mean, I said at the beginning of game 2, I mean, Rafa was lit up 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
So the
You gotta
adjustment.
do something.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And just it's becoming a thing.
Yeah, and Riley's favorite speed up is the two-handed backhand off the bounce up the line. So he has a lot of respect for Christian Alshon because he is sending a lot of these backhand speed ups cross court at James Ignatowich. Both scary spots to go.
Okay, so we'll see if Hewett and Newman can hold this together because it is fraying just a bit. Look at
Okay. Pretty high quality point, Dave. And Rafa Hewett in the middle of that point, a very dicey speed up right at the chest of James Ignatowich. So that's another reason why that pattern can be beneficial.
So nothing on board. They were up 2-1, gave up the last 3.
4-2-1.
Wow, me. When Jimmy could have walked over and wrecked that. I don't have a problem with him taking it, just got to make it.
Yeah, that thing just floated up too. I thought we were going to see a release on the third shot with the drive from Christian Alshon.
Because the serve was magnificent in the corner.
Jimmy's eyes got big on that one. And some really nice short hop midcourt play from James Ignatowich, and he was rewarded with, you can't ask for more on that last forehand.
You ordered the fillet, you got the fillet, you just burned the fillet.
Take serve.
just all over it.
Yeah, and it was a nice adjustment from Rafa because he stepped hard to the right to find a pretty good forehand counter, but the hands of James Ignatowich just on point, and I still think a few too many dinks over to Riley Newman.
Yeah.
It's working okay here. I mean, solid situation, up 4-2 on a 1.
Great take from Newman there.
Yeah, all James can do is bail out and hope that Alshon has his back, and Alshon couldn't quite get there.
Little stalemate here at 4-2.
4-2-2.
Wow. I mean, he's on it. I also like this little jab where he's acting like he's going to take it out of the air, or he's at least looking for it to take it out of the air as Ignatowich. You'll see that with the paddle. And then just able to reload. And the 191st, come on, Jimmy from Alshon. That's a massive side out because 6-2 feels like a big problem. Can they do something with the ball? They've done nothing the last 3 times they've had it.
Points hard to come by around here, Dave.
Two front one.
Okay.
Nice little leftiness from Rafa Hewett, curling on the outside of the ball and right out of the reach of James Ignatowich.
That's something special because that is hard to keep it in with the spin and the swing path.
I mean, when Rafa Hewett is behind the baseline and the Ignatowich power forces Rafa to have to clear his body out of the way, and he's late to do it. That says a lot.
Man, they can't get to the kitchen. I mean, the 1 point they got there was just a wonderful shot, but midcourt. So another chance to get to 6 and switch with a lead.
5-3-1.
No. Oh, yeah, that ball hit the video board almost. So, yes.
All Rafa wants to do right now is avoid the eye roll of Riley Newman to let a ball go out.
He's in a pleasing mode right now. He really is, and that's hard to play that way.
It is. It is.
Makes a nice running two-handed back. So multiple tries to switch, and this is big because you take the tension out of getting to the end. Oh, Ignatowich ran himself out of the point and got away with it because he did not have a winner on his paddle.
About an 18-inch window for Riley to hit into, and he found it until it clipped the tape. I mean, these here you go Jimmys. It's something.
And just the tension is getting bigger and bigger as they can't score.
Yeah, we've seen the script before where you have a chance to switch at 6-1. Other team creeps back in and you're in a dogfight.
Wow.
Yeah, Riley thought he was going to do it. I thought he was going to do it. Alshon pulls back and goes soft and makes the error.
Coach said don't force it.
That's right.
Oh, and they get a gift. All right, so
second half of game 3. Patterns are there. Patterns aren't going to change. It's execution time, boys.
Yikes. 4 squares up.
Not close.
3-6-1.
No reason to have put the ball there to begin with.
I agree. Roll it back to Rafa.
Yeah.
Well off the kitchen line.
I mean, what in the world happened there?
But it is one of his favorite shots, whether it should be or not, is the midcourt drive up the line. James is just waiting for it, and they get out of it.
Great get from Rafa. Oh my gosh. This is just bonkers pickleball. Like, what are we doing?
I mean, Rafa is behind the baseline.
Hey,
looky there. Hit at the guy that's a little further back off the kitchen line and get rewarded with a cookie. Imagine that.
Imagine that. Wow. And they have the lead. Stunning. Or not.
7-6-2.
Great pull from Riley Newman, but again, why in the world is the ball over there?
I don't have an answer for you, but that's the patented Riley Newman, whether it's out of the air or off the bounce. Straight up the line attack. Alshon a little late on the counter.
They switched down 6-3. They've scored 5 in a row. Riley was looking for something.
Well, Riley's expecting them to make the percentage play there and keep Rafa Hewett back, but that's not what's been happening,
No,
Riley.
the
So have
percentage
to be careful.
Percentage play. Oh, Rafa's there. Oh, what? Oh. Oh my. Oh my. What a shame. What a shame. So we have a crazy get from Hewett, and oh, that didn't get close to him, I don't think.
I mean, that is a...
After video review, the call stands. Lost the timeout, lost the challenge. 1 timeout.
Okay.
2 timeouts.
Wow.
We'll resume play at 7-8-1.
Okay, so a frustrated Newman and Hewett have to play through this next rally. We're going to see if they can just get it together immediately. They have to.
Time in. 7-8-1.
First of all, apologize to the lip readers out there on some of the reactions to the call, but man, who is going to take this 8 apiece in the third? And Newman has to.
9-8-1.
Massive serve, terrible third.
Unbelievable return off of that, too.
Yeah, you don't say that combination
No,
too
no.
much. Massive serve, third.
that just stayed in. Oh my gosh, just two of the worst thirds at crunch time you would ever see. They were almost higher than these tall dudes over there.
Those were not head high. They were above.
Yes.
8-9-1.
And 99, unbelievable. I'm not surprised with the way this is. 9-9, here we go, and it's on a 1. And that time, they didn't lose their mind, kept the ball deep on Rafa.
Yep, exactly right. And I actually think Riley had a pick-off opportunity and didn't quite commit to it.
I mean, sky-high balls from the baseline here, Adam.
Yeah. You still have to find a good spot and keep it in, and James did. Right there at the left side of Rafa again.
9-9-1.
Wow, off the tape, and this is after Ignatowich's serve was 40%. Did not go for it at all.
9-9-2.
Dumps it.
Two missed drives, too,
Yes.
before the missed 7th.
Dylan Frazier taking in the action under the lights here, so nothing done. Back to Newman and Hewett. Wow, what a get, but nothing he can do.
Except smile after it hits him in the shoe.
Who's going to get to 10, let alone 11?
9-9-2.
Very nice step-in, aggressive move from Hewett, and he's got match point on his paddle.
10-9-2.
And another just sky-high third. No chance to get in on their match point. Back over to Ignatowich and Alshon. Oh, my Lord, what is happening?
The serve was less than 40% from Ignatowich.
What is going on?
So not the cleanest play in the clutch moments, but
The
entertaining.
tension
Yeah, the
is
tension
fantastic.
is palpable.
But he paid the price.
Beauty from Riley Newman. Quiet paddle position on the right side.
Match point number 2.
10-9-1.
Riley Newman did a little circle pirouette over off to the side. This is absolute bonkers. Match point number 3.
10-9-2.
And they cannot get it done because the ball just won't bounce at them. Let's see if Alshon takes a very aggressive stance and goes and grabs the third here. He did on the second one last time. But will Ignatowich hit a serve?
9-10-1.
These These are shoulder high every time.
Every time. I don't even want to guess a percentage that he hit that third shot drive at.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
9-10-2.
What a cat. Rafa hanging in there. After all that, it's a layup miss from Newman. It's going to take more than 11. We're tied at 10.
I didn't even think Rafa Hewett was going to come to the kitchen.
I know, he didn't want to. He was full. Wow. Jimmy takes it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Lee Waters has aged
10-10-2.
probably so much during this last few minutes. Not even close.
Closer to the bar than the tape.
All right, but they got at least a 1.
10-10-1.
And Riley gets a good look at something and not even close.
I think there's like miscommunication in the middle, and that might have affected Riley.
Yeah. Second try to get to 11 again here. They've already had 3 match points. And Hewett gets it done on that left hip, earning their 4th match point, but this time at 11-10.
11-10-2.
From Ignatowich, save it, and we are not done.
Hit it slow at him. Don't hit it hard at him. He doesn't have to think about it when he just reacts with the counterattack.
Got a medical timeout.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, Ignatowich is sick.
You don't have any time. You don't have medical. You don't have any time. Let's go.
Well, if he has medical,
This guy.
if you didn't,
He's coming.
okay. So medical is not what's being called here. Jimmy just went over for
Like electrolyte assault tab or
yeah.
something?
I mean, he was bent over like he would look like he might get sick, which he has done on the court before.
Multiple times.
Yes.
Here we go.
This is nuts. All right, here we go.
10,
10-11, 4 match points have been saved.
Just the stare down, yeah,
Yes.
baby.
10-11-2.
Oh, no way. Rafa is going to kill that one. This time it's Rafa in the right there, but
11-11-2.
this game should end with at least 13. 11 all. Oh, what is that? The choices are just...
I love the choice to take the third.
Yes,
Sean.
yes.
But that last one
No.
is not it.
No. Okay.
11-11-1.
Wow, bunts it right on the baseline. That is in. Oh my gosh, why doesn't he hit a forehand there?
Oh,
No time, no challenges left.
matter.
No challenges left, it's wide. Match point 5. Why in the world was it? Ooh, that might have been in, and they could not challenge it. Oh man, everyone in the joint thought that might be jumping over. 6th match point. And it is Rafa Hewett with the last blow, and it took a 6th match point. Rafa's rounding them up here on the nightcap, and they get out the door in a tension-filled.
Guys, 10-10, 10-11, 11-11, 11-12. We didn't know when this thing was going to end. What was going through your head?
Just make the damn ball. Don't miss and let Riley get big. I mean, it's great to have Riley on my side. I've been waiting 5 years for this, so don't mess it up, Rafa.
Riley, bit of a weird call. The ball went through. We weren't sure if it hit you or not. The call was that the ball did hit you. What was going through your head at that point?
I mean, the referees do the best they can. I mean, give it up to the referees. I mean, they don't get paid hardly anything, and I have so much respect for them. I mean, you saw me. I didn't really argue with the referees. I used to referee college basketball, so I've been in their shoes. It's a really tough position. So did we get the call right? Maybe not. But you know what? It was maybe not the cleanest match. There's a lot of like unforced errors on my part. I didn't play very good, but Rafa was a really supportive partner, and we got the dub.
That's right. And I want to say 4 of the biggest personalities on tour, I think, on court in that match, which made it really fun to watch. What was that like for you?
Oh, it's great. I mean, I love playing against James. I love it, hand speed battles, straight up, and then having, like I said, I got Riley, so I feel like our hands are the best on tour. So,
what else do you want to do this weekend as a partnership, Riley?
Well, is it probably too late to go to the ocean? Actually, yesterday I took a dip in the ocean after the matches, but I think Rafa said he wanted to get some wings. So if Rafa's buying, I'm going. So we're going to get some wings. If Rafa wants it, let's go.
It's a date. Beach and wings, guys. Congratulations. You're moving on to the quarterfinals.